Hey there, and welcome to The Explainer. So, you're new to Mount Lorne? First of all, welcome. This is for you. We've basically boiled down the official community emergency plan into the absolute essentials, everything you need to know to stay safe. Let's jump right in.
Look, whether you just got here or you're still surrounded by boxes, this is your crash course. Living in Mount Lorne is amazing. But let's be real, it plays by its own rules. We've pulled out the most important bits from the official plan so you can feel prepared, not scared.
So what makes this place so different? Well, for starters, there's just 468 of us, according to the 2021 census. And that small number, that's our biggest strength. We're a really tight-knit community. But it also means that when something happens, the first people we rely on are ourselves and our neighbors.
It's also so important to remember where we are. This plan and our community is located on the traditional territories of the Carcross/Tagish First Nation, the Kwanlin Dune First Nation, and the Tonquet-Chan Council. The plan itself was built hand in hand with them as the longtime custodians of this land.
All right, so first things first, what exactly are we preparing for? Understanding the most likely risks right here in our backyard is really the first step to getting ready for anything.
Okay, check this out. This comes straight from the official hazard assessment, and it tells a pretty clear story. See that at the top? Forest fires, extreme probability. That is our #1 risk, hands down. But don't sleep on the others. Winter power failures are right up there, and things like flooding or a bad windstorm are very real possibilities. These are the things we need a game plan for.
With that huge fire risk, it's probably no surprise that knowing what to do in an evacuation is absolutely critical. Now, I know that sounds scary, but there's a really clear step-by-step process, so let's just walk through it together.
You've got to get these 3 stages straight in your head. It's super important. An alert means get ready, a threat is getting close. An order means it's time to go right now, you are in immediate danger. And a rescind, well, that's the good one. That's the official all clear to come back home. Knowing the difference here is everything.
Let's really zero in on that first stage, the evacuation alert. This is not the time to wait around and see what happens. This is your cue to get moving. It's when you grab your go-bag, get your pets and any livestock ready. Give your neighbors a call to see if they're okay, and double-check your escape route. Seriously, what you do in this phase makes all the difference.
And for anyone with animals, this is huge. The plan makes it crystal clear. Looking after your animals, whether it's a cat, a team of sled dogs, or a couple of goats, that's on you. You need to have a plan for them way before an emergency ever happens.
Okay, so you know what you need to do, but how are you going to know when to do it? Getting good official information in real time is your absolute lifeline.
The authorities will use pretty much everything they can to get the word out. You might get a notification on your phone from Alert Ready, or you might hear it on the radio, or someone might literally knock on your door. The key thing here is to stick to these official sources. Please try to ignore the rumors you might see flying around on social media.
And here's some super practical advice. If the power goes out, a little battery-powered or crank radio is going to be your best friend. Maybe take a second after this to just program these local stations into a radio if you have one. These frequencies could be where you get the most important updates.
Lastly, let's talk about who you need to call. And I mean having these numbers physically written down somewhere, not just saved in your phone. Because, what if your phone dies? This is a really simple step that can make a huge difference. We all know 911 for life or death emergencies, but these are the other numbers you'll want to have on hand. The non-emergency line for our fire department, the number to report a forest fire you spot, and the main contact for the Yukon Emergency Measures Organization. Just keep this list somewhere safe and easy to find.
So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? It's pretty simple, actually. In a place like Mount Lorne, community safety isn't someone else's job. It starts with each and every one of us. Your own personal preparedness is what makes our whole community strong.
So, we've just covered the highlights, the real need-to-know stuff. But the best thing you can do now is to dig a little deeper. Go ahead and scan the QR code on your screen. It'll take you to the full community emergency plan. Take a little time, read it over, and make a plan for your own household. It is truly the most important step you can take to protect yourself, your family, and all of us, your new neighbors.